What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today we're going to take a look where the account is. This is a completely free-to-play account here. We are at 1.6 million GP right now, completely free to play. And yeah, we'll just jump in. We're going to jump into the collection here and see what characters we have, kind of some of the stuff that we're farming right now. So let's go right in. Zalbar here and Mission we are still farming for the JKR. And then we've got Jango Fett for the Houndstooth. We're still farming that. And Wrecker for the BTLB Y-Wing. Both of those are currently 6 stars and getting close to completion, hopefully. Jolie Bindo also for JKR and T3 out of Cantina. We've got some other farms there. You can see the Ewoks, Canderous, and then so we've got a few things for our Darth Revan there that we're still working on. And yeah, so definitely a lot of work still to go for that one because it is going to take a while. But the more farms are kind of just back burner things that if I've got extra energy or something or need specific thing, we can do that. The JKR unlock there, you can see where we're at on all the characters for that. So we've got a way to go on Mission is the one that's going to hold us up on that. We got the Padme team, Ahsoka, very close to relics right now. We'll put her at relic 3 and then probably go on to Padme or Grandmaster Yoda while we bring up Kenobi there. And you can see we have a few more components there that we need on Ahsoka. These pieces here, just the finished piece basically. So yeah, we'll keep farming those pieces, finish off Ahsoka hopefully next week, and that will finish off that one. Put her to Relic 3, then we'll work on either Padme or Grandmaster Yoda there, and kind of keep working on Kenobi's gear to get him to as close to 12 before we unlock the 7th star on him. It's kind of our plan, and that is, I'm really excited to get that team so we can do C-Pit basically is the plan with that one and some of the other stuff, light side geos and stuff like that, which are in right now, and oh, it is tough. So CLS, you can see we've got Commander Luke 212, and then we're working on some of the other pieces. Chewbacca is the main focus right now as we're trying to get him to 7 stars, so we're working on bounty hunters to build up that, and hopefully we will be able to get them soon. I think we're pretty close, just a couple pieces away there. Empire, and then we've got the Geos, Watt-ready Geos, and they have completed one battle of that, and we're successful. That Relic 3 Geo, it was really clutch there. Probably add a few more pieces to GBA and Poggle to get them to Gear 12, but honestly, they can complete that mission just fine. And that Relic Spy really helping out. The Jedi's there. We've got Qui-Gon with Omicron, which I've been putting with JKA, and then doing that, and that works really well. And we've also thrown Ezra there in 3v3. Got a couple holds with it. Nothing crazy, but I feel like it does force out a little bit better teams to go up against them. And you can see Basilishan is 7, which she's been 7 for a while. And some other ones I've just thrown in there. Phoenix, we're slowly working on them, just trying to get gear here and there when we get a chance. Not really a huge focus. I do want to get Thrawn at some point, and obviously we'll have to get Harris and Dula to 7 stars in order to do that. The other ones are all farmed out of other places. Imp Troopers, Imperial Troopers there. Really happy with that. I added the 2nd Zeta to that team, and they are really doing a lot of work now, I feel like. With Gideon and Dark Trooper, and then Veers, Piet, Stark, all really, really good. At some point they will go to Relic, but it'll be a ways off probably on them. And we've got our Iden Troopers there, which is probably another team I'd like to at least get some gear on to start working on, but they're a little ways down the line. Bounty Hunters, we are starting to work on them quite a bit. We put Boss to Relic 3. Boba Fett probably will go to Relic at some point, probably after the Padme team is finished. And then a lot of them I'm just going to sit at Gear 12 for right now, but they will need to go to Relic at some point for our Executor that we're going to work on. We do have Grief that we're farming right now, and then a few others there that, IG, Dingar, Boba Fett, Bosk, all have to go to Relic and Cad Bane at some point for the Executor. So those will be down the line at some point, but we definitely do want to, be looking towards the future and make sure we're building squads that make sense for where we want to go, what we want to unlock at some point. So yeah, I've been kind of just placing them. If I relic them, I just put them to Relic 3, pretty low relic material in there. And we've just kind of been switching from Cantina farms to those. Separatists, you can see I've just got some random placeholders there, kind of. We got General Grievous there. Needs one more time to show up in the fleet, and we'll have him to 7 stars. And then we've got our clone troopers. I've really that team has surprised me a little bit. They're able to punch a little bit there, and we've got Shock T on farm right now. So once we get her close in some gear, we'll start throwing that team together. I'm really happy. Triumvirate is something that's just kind of as a placeholder there. Definitely as I get more stars on Treya there, we'll build that team out. So that's kind of where we're at with characters right now. We obviously, this is not everything, but it gives you a good idea of where we're at. And then we've got Hyena Bomber and the BTL Y-Wing still being worked on. Houndstooth as well. We've got our Geos, Anakin, Vulture Droid, Ahsoka, all at 7 stars. So we've finished those farms. Ahsoka will be the next one to go to Relic, that I said already. And right now we're kind of doing a mixed fleet under Home 1. We've got the Geos, Houndstooth, and then Ahsoka and Anakin backing it up, basically. So in the Slave 1, we're just getting that out of the fleet store now. We were farming it, but we stopped doing that to focus on Grief and Shock T. So, and then we'll work on IG 2000 and some of those other ships that we really need to start farming to get Executor. And those are going to be some long farms. So definitely got to get through some of this other stuff. We got Ghost just to 3 stars real quick out of the fleet store, so we could do the contraband cargo shipment. And you can see Home 1 is our only 7-star ship right now. Definitely working on the other ones as they show up in the events, and do have some to activate there. And we are, getting shards for other things. Rebel Y-Wing we're working on, and then Razor Crest there when it shows up in fleet, because I do want to get Beskar Mando. It's probably one that's a little ways down the line. Once we get C-3PO and a couple others going, we will work on that. But yeah, hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of where we're at right now with ships and kind of what we're working towards. Cassian G-Wing there, we did get that to 7 stars just so we could use it Cantina battles. We're just buying that, basically shard shop currency. It's also kind of what we're using our the Galactic War. We're just using it for shard shop at this point. You can see we're just farming that, so we do get quite a bit of shard shop every day, and that is helping us get some of those finishing pieces and stuff. Some of the gear 12 pieces, gear 13 pieces that we need. So yeah, and right now we only have 306, but that's okay. We are able to get quite a few things with that. And so yeah. And let's take a look real quick at the arena, just so you can kind of see. We're top 500 in squad every day. It doesn't really move a whole lot. And then we're trying to stay top 10 in fleets. We have finished top 5 a few times as well, and it's just getting kind of tough in there. And so we are trying to just stay, in there and fight it out. So hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of where we're at right now. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks.